What's up, guys? Hope you are having a wonderful day. We are having today's adventure here at Holiday World. This is the first time we have ever been there, and this is the furthest west I have ever been. We are heading out. This is the first stop on our vacation, heading down to Branson. After this, we got a few other stops in mind, but on the way, Holiday World was here. We've never been, so we thought, let's do this one. World-class coasters right here. Not a lot, but definitely people have said these are some of the best wooden coasters. We've got Thunderbird here, the only launched wing coaster that I know of here in the US. So it's going to be, I think, a pretty fantastic time if the thunderstorms don't come in and ruin it for us. But and then we're going to finish the night off with a fireworks and drone show. So without further ado, let's get into the park. Alright guys, so we've been here a little bit, so right now I just kind of want to talk about our first impressions of the park from the time that we walk in. So even though we've been here at the park for a little bit already today, I'm putting this at the beginning of the video just to kind of give an idea of what we think, and kind of since we've looked around a little bit now. So first impressions of the park, walking in to the Christmas area here, I think this is probably the most beautiful area of the park.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, we've got this fountain right here behind us with the Christmas ornaments right there. The whole area gives off a very like European, medieval, German kind of vibe. Yeah, that's kind of the word. Yeah, vibe. So I think this is probably our favorite area of the park. A total of 4 coasters. We already rode them all. One, actually a couple more than once. So that's our first impressions of the park after being here for a while. Like, we've been here about 4 or 5 hours already, maybe longer than that.
Longer.
And that's kind of our first impressions. So now we're going to kind of jump back in time in a way and go along with our visit for the rest of the day, so you guys can see what all we've been enjoying. Alright guys, so we just got off our first ride here at the park, which was The Legend, based on the Legend of Sleepy Hollow here in Halloween area of the park. And I don't really know what I thought my first ride on it. How about you go first?
I actually liked it. I mean, it's a wooden coaster and it shakes you a lot and it jars you, but it hurt, but it was awesome.
Yeah, she's not a fan of wooden coasters. I mean, you enjoy them.
Yeah.
We're both just getting older, so wooden coasters just kind of hurt us. It was smoother than I thought it might be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure what really my first impression of it is to say. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, it was good. I'm just trying to think about, like Mystic Timbers and comparing it to that and like the Beast. So I don't know. I don't think anything can really beat the Beast for me. But I think next we're going to get on Raven. That's probably going to be our next one. And then we're probably going to head to the back of the park and get on Thunderbird after that. Right now we're just enjoying some of the free drinks that they have at the park, which is pretty awesome. You got what? Coke? Yeah, Pepsi. Okay, Pepsi products. I'm trying this new flavor that Pepsi has, the Starry, which is I think supposed to be kind of like a Sprite. It pretty much just tastes like carbonated water with a little bit of lemon lime sort of taste in it. But yeah. Anyway, that's my first thoughts about this. But I think we're going to have to ride the Legend a couple more times. We have plenty of time today. We're here for about 8 hours before the park closes. So I think we're just going to try to ride it maybe a couple more times, and then I'll draw a conclusion after that. Alright guys, we just got off of Raven, and My thoughts? I enjoyed it. I thought this one was a pretty good one. The only thing was I thought it would be longer. It's kind of a short coaster, to be honest. I kind of expected it to be a much better ride as far as longer, and
Especially if the stand line is long.
yeah, dispatch seems to be a little slow on this one today, so it's taking them a while. So after the ride was over with, we ended up just like sitting out in the sun for a bit. They could use some shade right there where the brake run is. But all in all, I really enjoyed this one. It's got some great scenic views of the pond or
Yes.
whatever that is down there,
Definitely.
out through the woods a little bit. I just wish it could have been a bit longer of a ride. But
A little bit smoother too.
yeah, I thought it was smooth.
I mean, it was, but we're us, I guess, in the front seat, it was a little shaky.
Well, like I said, I mean, on the Beast, the front seat was where you preferred it. So, but yeah, this one was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great ride, and I would definitely ride this one again. So hopefully the lines won't be so long when we come back a little later. Speaking of a little later, so apparently we crossed a time zone on the way down here, which means it's an hour earlier than what we actually think it is. So, because I looked at my phone earlier and it was like, oh, it's 12. And I'm like, that can't be right. We got here at 12. And
My watch was different.
yeah, her watch was saying 1, but my phone was saying 12. So I was like, wait a minute,
phone was 12.
we crossed a time zone on the way here. So we actually went back in time and got here an hour earlier than we thought. All right, so we're going to go grab a bite to eat, and then we're going to head over to Thanksgiving Land and get the last 2 coasters in today. And then from there on, it's just enjoying more coasters and just keep riding them. So park's not too busy today. We should be able to ride most everything easy. All right, so we just had our first taste of the food here at Holiday World, and nothing fancy. It's your basic theme park food. Not cheap though. So the thing about Holiday World is you get free drinks
Sure.
all day, free parking. The park's not that expensive compared to like Kings Island, Dollywood, anything like that to get into, but you're gonna pay for the food. So one double bacon cheeseburger
Yeah.
was about $18 after tax.
With fries.
Yeah, with the fries. So the meal. So we basically got one and we shared it as we typically do. But it was close to $20, and that's kind of high. A little higher than I think
That's
some
our
parks
parking,
are. Yeah,
like you said.
So yeah, basically we just paid for the parking. So we'll probably eat again later. Probably in the Thanksgiving area. We'll probably check that out. I guess I could show you where we ate at. So we ate at Goblin Burgers, and the burger was good, generous portion.
The
Yeah,
fries was delicious.
yeah. The
Homemade,
fries were quite good. I don't know if they were
fresh.
homemade.
Well, I meant fresh.
They were
actually.
fresh.
Fresh.
I don't know about homemade,
Right.
but they were fresh. So it was good. It was good food. I would say the burger tasted a little bit like cafeteria burgers, like
Still
school
good.
cafeteria. It
I
was,
enjoyed it.
yeah,
The
I'm not-
bacon.
I'm not saying it was awful. It was good. Yeah. Was it $20 good? No. But like I said, we pretty much just paid for the parking, and once we eat again later, I guess we'll be paying for our drinks all day. So, all right, so we're gonna head on from here. She's gonna take a smoke break, and we are gonna head on down to Thanksgiving area.
Exit gates are clear. Thunderbird is clear for launch. Enjoy your ride.
All right, guys, we just did Thunderbird 3 times in a row because it's basically walk on. We literally just got off of our first ride, walked right around, and then got right back on, and we did a front row. So we rode middle, kind of middle,
Third, I think it was around third.
yeah, and then we rode
The
front.
first. And then we
Um,
rode first.
Yeah, and then we got the left side. So the first 2 times we're on the right side, and then the last time we just got off of the left side. And this, I think, we haven't done Voyage yet, but I think this is the best ride in the park. And I just do not understand why there's just no line for this when we had to wait, what, 15, 20 minutes for like the Raven.
Yeah.
It is a short ride, but I tell you what, the launch is intense. Yes, that is the best launch that I have ever been on. This is a fantastic ride. We're going to do this one more today, especially since it's just pretty much walk-on right now. So, yeah. But right now, she needs another smoke break. So, what, to take the breath out of you?
Oh, wait, yeah, I did. 3 times.
Yeah. And so she's going to take a smoke break. We're going to grab something else to drink. We'll probably go do Voyage. And then we'll probably come back over here and just ride this for most of the day. Because this is I think this is a fantastic ride. This is definitely worth coming down here for.
Yeah.
So, but there's just no line on this today at all. Here on a Monday, on a weekday in the middle of July.
There are actually quite a bit of people here. It's just
Yeah.
it's a little far walk out here.
Okay, so yes,
And it's fun.
it's a long walk from the main Thanksgiving area all the way out to here, but it is definitely worth
Way worth
the
it.
walk. It's getting a little hot today too, so there's just like no shade on the way out here too. So this whole time you're walking out here, you're just in the hot sun right now. So maybe that's a good reason why there's not a whole lot of people out here. But I mean, we just walked off, got right back on, walked off, got right back on. So 3 times.
It's not far at all. It's right off the exit.
I guess that's a bonus for you.
Yes.
But the scenery, the theming on this is really good. I love this station. I think Wild Eagle has a pretty cool station,
It's really nice.
but this one, I like this one too. It's just a different take.
I love Wild Eagle. Everybody knows that. But I think this is my number one.
Think
I
so?
do. Honestly, I do.
Out of every coaster we've been
So
on, you
far.
think this is your
I
number
do.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a hot take, but all right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll let her smoke. Then we'll let you know what we think about Voyage. All right, guys, we just got off the Voyage, and that was an amazing ride. Much better than I expected it to be.
Right.
And for some odd reason, I never actually realized that it was steel supports with wooden track. I just thought it was a wooden coaster. Never really looked at it close enough, I guess. But yeah, that was a great ride. It was the
Lengthy.
perfect.
Yeah, quite a bit of length.
Like right when you thought, okay, normally a normal coaster would end here. No, I just kept going. It was fantastic though. It's a great ride out in the woods.
Fast.
Yes, it is fast, extremely fast, and really, really great. I loved it. Had a whole lot of fun on that one. I'll have to ride that one again. We did front row, pretty much a walk-on.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, we had to wait a little bit for that front row. We had to wait for a couple of trains, but we could have gotten on any of the other trains and just gotten on right then. But we waited for the front, and it was definitely worth it. I rank that one up there with the Beast.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Out of all the coasters I've ridden, I would swear I would put that one right there. So, and what did you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. I'd rank it towards the Beast. But, I mean, again, it's rough, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, because it goes out in the woods, so you don't really see a lot of the track and stuff. You can see the lift hills and stuff. It's pretty much an out and back coaster, but it does have sections that are like twisty, and it's got a lot of corners and stuff to it. It whips you around. It's fantastic. Definitely worth the price of admission here. Yeah, a nice splash of water on a hot day always helps. I only wish that the we just found out that they had a river rapids here. So we walked over to that, and it's on the map, but when you get over to it, it's closed. All boarded up. So no river rapids, which kind of sucks. That's one of my favorite things to do. But I guess since I didn't really know it was here, that's fine too. So not sure what we're gonna do next. It's still early in the day, and we've already pretty much ridden everything. So we're probably just gonna re-ride stuff. What do you think? You want to walk all the way back to Thanksgiving again and do Thunderbird some more?
Sure.
All right, that's probably what we're gonna do then, because Thunderbird's so far been our favorite ride here. The Voyage was pretty good, but Thunderbird is definitely fantastic. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing, is just walking back over that. Alright, so we headed over here to Thunderbird once again, and we just got off of it 2 more times. So we're in line again. We're doing another one. We're going for 10 times today because it's still pretty much a walk-on. We did notice that the left or the right side is starting to get a little busy. So this time we're going to head over to the left-hand side. We've also figured out that the back is probably one of the best seats. It's we've done the back the last 2 times, and I don't know what we're gonna sit this time. We'll find out when we get up there. We're just basically jumping off and back on and off and on and off and on. So, but yeah, we're gonna try for 10 times today. See if we can do it. Guys, it's official. We did Thunderbird 10 times. After ride number 7, we actually did get stopped at one point because some sort of maintenance issue. They said someone walked in front of a sensor. Yeah, they triggered a sensor in front of the train or something like that. So they had to call for maintenance because they couldn't run it with the. They couldn't let the next train out, so we got stuck on the brake run. But
5-10 minutes.
Yeah, about maybe 7 or 8, something like that. I don't think it was 10 minutes. They got here pretty quick, let us off. She went and smoked them when we did our last 3. So officially broke our record. Most times ever on a coaster in a single day. 10 times on Thunderbird. That's pretty good, I think.
Now, a trip to Holiday World wouldn't be complete if I did not show you the brand new construction for their new Project 2024, otherwise known as Project Gravy Boat, that is going on. As you can see, this is the construction happening over here where the former Pilgrim's Plunge water ride used to be. Looks like construction's in full swing right here. Now, from what we understand, this is going to be a Vekoma family boomerang. Now, when I say boomerang, I am not talking about the coasters that you see at pretty much every park that was really popular in the 90s and early 2000s. No, I'm talking about something completely different. Vekoma has made about 30 of these or so, but every single one of them has been overseas, not a single one here in the U.S. This would be the very first Vekoma family boomerang here in the U.S. Now, we don't know anything else about this ride. We don't know the layout or what particular version of the family boomerang it's going to be, but we just know it is going to be a Vekoma family boomerang. So I'm excited to kind of see what's going to be coming here.
Guys, we just got off the Raven once again, our second ride of the day on that one. This time we were more in the middle, and like I said earlier, it's a small coaster. I didn't think it would be so short, but this little guy, it packs a punch. Like, my neck kind of hurts now, so I don't think we'll be riding that one anymore tonight. The ride itself, like the layout, is pretty cool. especially when you go down by, I guess it's a picnic area or something there with some kind of little small pond or a lake or something. It goes down by that and comes back up. That's a pretty cool, the scenery is great, but it's just too rough. So I didn't really enjoy that one. So I think all in all, out of everything we rode today, Thunderbird, by far, one of the best reasons to come here. The Voyage, excellent. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. She thought it was a little too rough, but I thought
It's still fun.
she thinks everything's rough, so it's fine. All right, so we're gonna actually go ride the Voyage again, actually, right now. So we will see you guys shortly. Alright guys, we just did Voyager as our last ride of the night, most likely, because it's getting close to 8. We're about to head back to Thunderbird, where I'm going to grab a Thunderbird shirt, and we're going to grab some dinner back there to end our night before the fireworks and stuff later. So, our last thoughts about Voyager, that thing just absolutely hauls ass. I would say it is the fastest wooden coaster that I've been on. I mean, other than Lightning Rod, but I don't really count Lightning Rod as a wooden coaster. It's a hybrid. It's an RMC, so it doesn't really count. But that thing, I mean, it just flies, just flat out flies around those curves and stuff.
I mean, but it's a little shaky.
It is, like we were discussing it, and we were like, I think it's the roughest after you hit the, like as soon as you hit the tunnel, the first tunnel, is when it starts to get its most roughest right there. Other than that, like the first drop, everything else about that is just absolutely smooth as can be. And then you hit that first tunnel, and it's the tunnels that seem to be like the roughest parts of the ride for some odd reason. I don't know why that is.
So actually, if you don't want it to be as rough, they're on the right-hand side of the car.
See, I don't know. I didn't ride unless I.
Yeah, right-hand side is most bad.
Alright, but like I said, we're going to head back to Thunderbird. I'm going to grab a shirt, we're going to grab some food, and wait for the fireworks to begin. So we'll see you shortly. Alright guys, I grabbed my Thunderbird t-shirt as a little bit of memory from the park here today. Then we have gotten our food right here from the snack house back here by Thunderbird as well. And this is what we got. Hot honey chicken mac and cheese. And I'm smelling this stuff. It smells delicious.
It tastes delicious.
Well, she's already diving into it before I could even film it. So, but I'm getting ready to dive into this as well because that just smells really, really good, and it looks delicious too. They have a lot of awesome stuff back here. So this was actually only about $13 and some change, which was actually cheaper than that burger we got at Goblin Burger earlier today. So, and I think it's going to be better, to be honest.
It tastes really good.
Welcome to Light the Night! Lighting up the dance floor tonight is Gleam! Glow! Electron and Spark! Everybody yell if you're ready to light the night! Here we go, freestyle!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look to the sky as 400 drones take flight.
It's New Year's. Alright guys, so that is it for our trip to Holiday World for the first time ever. And yeah, I would definitely come back here. I think this is more of a one time a year kind of park. With only 4 coasters, which they'll have 5 next year with the new boomerang going in, which we don't know what kind of boomerang it's going to be yet, but there is a new boomerang coming in. Maybe by the time some of you are watching this video, we may know what it is. But we had a lot of fun.
A lot.
Yeah, we've been here almost since the park opened, and it is almost 9 o'clock now after the fireworks show and everything. And we learned a lot from our visit today on what to do and not to do for the next visit. So maybe we can share some of that with you over the year before next season, and kind of help other people kind of visit down here. So maybe I might do a video on that, on like best to do's and not to do's at Holiday World. But all in all, it was a good day.
Great day.
Yeah, it was hot, humid. I'm pretty sure I'm sunburned, and we haven't even gotten to Silver Dollar City yet. My hair is a mess, and but we rode Thunderbird 10 times. We rode every other coaster here at least twice, so it was a great day. And we're sitting here in the Christmas area right now. You can see the lights behind us. Beautiful, so pretty. I think this is my favorite area of the park. I thought I would like Halloween Town more, but no, I think the Christmas area here is the prettiest part of the park. I think so. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. We're about to head to our hotel, and I might do a video from there, I don't know, but it just depends. And then tomorrow, we're on our way to Branson. So, we will see you at Silver Dollar City next. Until next time, wherever you guys are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon.
Good night.
You messed it up.
Oh no. Good evening. Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We'll see you next time.
Holiday Road.